Thank you for keeping time. Yes, thank you for keeping time and being here. My name is Purity Dongo, in case you have a guest in our midst. Very excited distributor in this wonderful company of Neolife. And I'm so excited that 8 years ago, someone introduced me to this opportunity and I said yes. And my big why was I was looking for money. I was very busy at that time as a lecturer, but money was the problem. So I was looking for something I could do on part-time, though I had many other part-time jobs. But still, I had problems with my pocket. And therefore, when somebody, a colleague, introduced me and told me that this opportunity I can make money, I said I want to do it. And I started immediately. And as they say today, the rest is history, because I came in for money, but I realized before I can get money, I need to get good health. And in this opportunity of Neolife, I have enjoyed very good health. My family is happy because you have been using our wonderful products. I have seen my people and many other people being helped by this opportunity in terms of health. I have seen people come here and do great business and make money. And I have been traveling the world. I want to tell you, if you're a distributor, believe in this business, believe in our great products, believe in our great company, because here there is good health, there is money, and there is traveling the world. So tonight I want to welcome you so that you can listen to our great speaker who are already ready for us. And they are going to tell us why we need to do this business. Our topic is, it is worth it. And for sure, it is worth it. It is worthy the health, it is worthy the money, it is worthy the lifestyle, and it is worthy working out this business, because when you work it out, it works. So I'm so privileged tonight and blessed that I'm introducing a great leader, our upcoming PT, whom I saw come in the business, believed in herself, believed in the business, and hit the road. And today she has a wonderful and a great business across the world. And a great leader in East Africa, not only in East Africa, but in the world. And tonight she's going to lead the panel that is going to take us through the training. And I don't want to take much of the time. I want them to have time to train us this evening. I'm ready with my pen and notebook, because every day is a day for learning. We can never learn enough. We are always learning from each one of us. You can learn from everyone. You can learn even from a distributor who joined the business the other day. So I want you to be ready with your notebook and pen, because our great speakers are here to take us through the training. So PT, Grace, I can see you are ready. I want you to take it up so that you can lead the rest of the trainers. So welcome, PT. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very proud of the person that you have become and the great team that you have brought up in this business. So welcome our next PT in East Africa. Thank you, Grace. Take it up.
Thank you so much, PT Purity, my upline. And I always say that my story cannot be complete without you and PT Isaac, because you're my upline directors and my sponsors to this wonderful opportunity, which we are here to just remind ourselves that it is worth it. So thank you, PT, for the warm welcome. I truly appreciate you. And everybody on board this evening, I want to say a big hello to you, because it's another opportunity for us to just see that we are so blessed to have the Neolife opportunity. And our topic for today is something that for me is a story of my life. And this is a tagline, or something that I say it has come true to me, that it is worth it to do this business. I'm a mother and I'm married, and I do this business. Now I'm working from home. I'm excited because today I was just thinking about how I joined and how I was in a hurry to do everything and how I was busy and the things that I sacrificed for. I joined this business 7 years ago. I'm a HR by training, by profession. So I joined this business on part-time basis, being very busy and working for a busy private organization. So I want to tell you that you can do this business on part-time and still make it, provided your dreams are alive with you, you put God first, and the rest is history. Things will flow and it is worth it. Whether there is a wait, whether there is a no, whether there is someone discouraging you, whether there are people celebrating you, I'll tell you it's worth it to do this business. And as a distributor, and as someone who joined this business, my wife was making extra income. And I joined at the time in my life that I really needed money. My husband was unwell. Most of you know my story. And when I joined, I look at this money seriously. But I will tell you how I joined, and this time, the only thing I'm so grateful to God is that I was patient, I never gave up, and I committed to work. Because my friends, we have to work. So today we are talking about that it's worth it to be in this business. We are in network marketing industry. We are going to highlight on that. But let me tell you, when I talk about the new life opportunity, I truly thank God. On Saturday night, I was talking to someone who came to our business and left. And I told her, why have you come back? She told me, Grace, I'm a nurse. I've been sick. I've gone to so many hospitals. But it's only when I started taking Provitality and carotenoid that I got back to my knees. Remember, this is a nurse. I know she can hear me. She's on this call. She's called Lezeni. And so when I look at all, this business all around, be it health, be it the money, it's worth it because Lezeni came back. She could not be able, let's take business seriously. Distributors that are here, if you are not renewing your license, you're going to be out of business. So she was not renewing, but she told me, Grace, it's worth it. I'm going to pay and I'm going to start again. That tells you something about our business. Remember, I'm talking about a nurse. Our business is worth it because she remembered. And I can tell you, today I just want to talk about things that you know. And when I look at my story from how I became a distributor, and very soon we shall be called promoters. Hello, people in Africa. Yes. And the way I moved from senior manager to director was not easy because from the professional world, having a sick husband and having many people not understanding why I'm talking about supplements, they were calling these supplements medicine. And in the middle of that story, I talk about money, and they had not seen me with money. They had not only seen me fundraising for my husband who was going to India. So people were not understanding me. But it's okay. All that I went through is worth it. And I tell you, this business is worth it. So if we look at, from the time I became a director to today, have I experienced great things? Oh, yes. Have I met great people? Oh, yes. Like today on this call, we are having a panel of great leaders who are very new leaders. Others have stayed a bit longer in the business. And I can tell you, the people I've met is another story of another day. So today I want to say, why is our business worth it as I share my story? Number one, I want you to think about a doctor. A doctor goes to school for about 7, and then for them to just specialize, they add 5. That is 12 good years. Then they start looking for a job, or they get a job. 12 years. But what happens in network marketing, number one, why it is worth it? It is the low barrier of entry compared to the high long-term return. I want to repeat that. The low barrier of entry, in our business, that there are people who are in this business very well educated, graduates like me, other people who have not gone to school, president team members who have not gone to high school. So just imagine the low barrier of entry to the long-term return. When I joined this business, did I know about carotenoid complex, TNN? No. They didn't tell me, Grace, you have to join the scientific advisory board, then train, go to the New Life University. No, I was told, Grace, you can enroll and be a distributor and start learning. And today, 7 years later, look at my long-term returns, comparing that I was not a profession, even in network marketing, and I didn't even understand supplements. But New Life accepted me the way I was. So I want us to see that this business is truly worth it. In the professional world where I am and where I'm coming from, people just cut each other. I've been on panels where I am doing people's, interview, and I see people, fighting to be on the top. But in New Life, we take you, we accept you as you are. We train you, the company trains you, the company supports you. Tonight, we are here on this call with the Director of Sales, East Africa, Paul Mato. They support us even in the night. So I want you to see that it is really worth it. I have seen people, just the other day we were having a matatu conductor, we call them matatus here in Kenya. One of our great leaders is called, I'm forgetting his name, but I can tell you, Hillary. Yeah, Hillary Mbweka. Hillary, when he came to New Life, he was not asked, are you working for City Hopper? Are you working for this? No. So the low barrier of entry compared to what he's earning today, I can tell you, you cannot compare. In network marketing, it takes you your willingness to learn. For those who are here today, it is your willingness to learn. For me, I was so willing to learn about carotenoid because I came in for money. I was the only breadwinner and I really wanted the money. So I had to understand, they call it Super 10, LDC, all those things. But today, even if I'm sleeping and you ask me the cost of training, I'll tell you. And you ask me whether the products work, I'll give you a yes. Because even after coming back from India, my husband was still sick. And after using Liprotropic, Provitality, garlic, I can tell you it is worth it. Because it's not just about the money that I came for, but so many other things. So when you look at it, when you talk about high and long-term income in our business, I joined in 2014. And I was telling someone today I had a call with an executive from New Life, and we were discussing my business. And I was telling him that when I joined in 2014, I love network marketing because you joined when things are not, together. But one thing, did God show me that I'll have business in Team Power in 8 countries? Today, my business is in 8 countries. But through that joining, through the barriers that I joined with, the long-term income has been realized. So, looking at the opportunity that I have done it part-time for so long, at my own times, I'm my own boss now. 7 years ago, someone else was employed somewhere, and they're still there. 7 years ago on part-time, New Life, you have an opportunity to start this business on part-time. You have an opportunity to learn the products, to start making profits. We know the basics. Even if today you're not making a big check, you can make the profits. All you need is to learn. So at this juncture, I want to call one of my friends and a leader from Kisumu County who is really making a big difference. And I can tell you, when I look at her and the stories behind her, I say it is worth it to do this business. Rebecca Odero, I want to unmute you. I can see you there. So I'm just looking for you, Rebecca. I'm looking for Rebecca here. Yes, Rebecca Odero, please unmute yourself.
Yes, Piti.
Oh, karibu sana, Rebecca. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, welcome and share with us.
Yes, Piti. Are you able to see me well?
Kabisa, kabisa, I can see you. Welcome.
Thank you for this great opportunity and for allowing me to speak about it is what this gradation. My name is Rebecca Odero. I'm on this call from Kisumu. My director is Monica Misore. My wife for joining this opportunity was help. I joined in 2020 March because of arthritis. After using the products of which I was told to use, after 3 weeks, I started getting better. And through the testimonies, I was able to share the products. And through great leadership in Neolife. Thank you, Petty Grace, for that. I was also told that there is money. On top of the supplements I was given, I added others. I use Pro Vitality, Calmag, vitamin B complex, omega-3 I added. Then I was all better, very well, and energetic. I started the business as I was taught. And through trainings, I was able to make money, and I'm still making money through selling. I also have my downline at Bondo, Helida Odhiambo. She's also making money and very happy Neolife distributor. Making money. I'm also happy for her. And not only money, I've touched people's lives in Kisumu and the environment at first. And I'll recite a girl, a 13-year-old girl was sickle cell. We have tried to manage. And at the moment, she's no longer at pain, the evening pains, no. And she's bright, you cannot tell. And she's doing fine. And this opportunity, it has made me happy always through touching people's lives. Now, it's worth it doing this business. Not only health, my finances have improved. At least I can print a statement, M-Pesa statement, and I have something in the pockets. Because of time, I won't talk much. And I also, through trainings, I normally make not less than 250 PVs. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I appreciate you because when I look at the person you have become, I'm so happy because when you came in, Rebecca, you were, you came in, you wanted the health, you were not focusing even on the money, you wanted just to be better. And I want to tell everybody on this call, you will meet with many Rebeccas who will tell you, I'm in pain, I'm sick, but because our products work, Rebecca changed, improved on her why. And one of the things that I'm saying she improved on her why, because basically why she's even making over 250 points every month, and even now helping Helida even to sell these products, and they're making money through they are selling the products for home care. That is Helida, the downline of Rebecca. What I want to say, you start small. It's okay for someone to tell you, I just need the help. I don't need the money. But later, just like Rebecca, they will see the money and they will do the business. Rebecca, you're a senior manager who is very positive, who is always, you're always there attending training. She has talked about training. So it doesn't matter how you join. It doesn't matter. There are no barriers, but you can still improve. The second thing about us talking about this business of Neolife and network marketing is that, number two, the freedom you will enjoy. But I will tell you very quickly, never talk about freedom if you don't have the freedom of health or the freedom of finances. Don't just say, oh, I have freedom, I'll sleep the whole day. No. I want you to get a clear picture of what freedom is all about. You will find the price you need to pay to achieve the freedom. And in your life, there's some price to pay. And I always tell people on social media where I meet them that this business, I started with a bonus check of 1,400 Kenya shillings. Now my check is more than $3,000. So the greatest thing I've found, and I want to say the business is worth it, is the support. I am coming from the professional side where people don't support each other, people step on each other. But apparently in network marketing, there's no shortcut. I have to show you what I do so that you can achieve and we achieve together. So if you're thinking about the freedom, and this is the second thing I'm saying, because many people are boxed into jobs they don't love. And let me tell you, I could be one of them in the future if Neolife never came. Because sometimes you are boxed to working with people you don't like, going to an office you don't like, doing things, once and again, and you don't love them. So remember what I've told you. It's a freedom you will enjoy, but you have to pay to achieve. I have paid through sacrifices myself. Without COVID, I can tell you I was going through this country almost like day and night. Monday to Friday, I'm in the office. Sometimes Friday, someone finds me in Kisumu and they ask me, Grace, what are you doing in Kisumu? What are you doing in Meru? I tell them I've just sacrificed maybe my off day to be here. Then the next, you find me in the next county. I'm in Eldoret, I'm in Busia. So those sacrifices has to be there to meet the people, because we say in our business, people are number one. And if you want to go far, if you want to build a big organization, sponsor, work with people, because people will go where you cannot go. People will take the product where you cannot take that product. I am a living testimony that there are people in my organization that are really buying a lot of products and using, and I don't know them. But one day I sacrificed to go to counties, and I'm not stopping. So I decided as Grace, as a distributor, because I don't want you to see me as a Turubi today. I want you to see the distributor who came in. I wanted extra income. Things were not working. And I looked at the successful people. Today I was telling somebody that I will not take any excuse, good or bad, that you will not do this business. I want to remind you, Ed, I had a child who was sick. My husband was on and off. And my son was always sickly. And I want to tell everybody on this call, if you will not invest on the health you have, you are going to use every single coin you have later on that health. I remember my son had adenoids and he was already done an operation before I came to Neolife. But after using the Neolife products, today, even if I go where, just the other day I was in Dubai enjoying myself, and my son was here. I didn't care if he had a cold because the Neolife products came and sorted the problem. So here, if you are here as a guest, don't say which stories are they talking about. We have products. The mission of Neolife across the world is making the world a healthier and a happier place. Underline healthy and underline happy. When you're talking about health, is a long-term thing you need to protect. When you're talking about happiness here comes when you support other people and you see them grow and they develop their stories just like Rebecca. I decided as a distributor, I will work in Neolife until I succeed. I said I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to blame anybody. I am going to work. Yes, I had so many challenges and they came and others were real. My husband was not accepting this business. He was saying at first the checks were too small and I was using too much money, I don't know, going to which county. But let me tell you, I truly thank God. So excuses. For you to enjoy this freedom, you must quit excuses. And today, all you need to achieve, all you need to do is to becoming an active student. If you really want one day and say it is worth it that I took time to stay in this business, to go to training, to go to the product training. You will need to be an active student. Never stop learning. I was just learning from Rebecca. I'm always learning from distributors, from senior managers. What do we need to learn in our business? What do we need to learn in network marketing? Because you're not just here for a nice story. We need to learn how to invite people in this business. You need to learn how to invite people to come for a product training. You need to follow up, because we say follow up is a fortune. If you want to really enjoy this freedom, you have to learn how to close. You know, you follow this person and it happens to me. I follow, they're not closing, and you know, I try to close. So you have to learn how to close. You have to learn how to get people started through Kit Lounge and showing them the bigger plan and helping them to understand our business. But you cannot just sponsor somebody and leave them there. You have to learn how to promote events. We are having a lot of events online. Like now we have the convention coming up on the 14th. Are you talking to people about that event? And you are telling me you want to enjoy some freedom somewhere in Hawaii, sipping some wine? It won't just come. You need to do those things. Especially, we need to learn how to prospect, because now the world has changed as a global village. You have to learn how to, you know, to come up and remind people about events. And I know on groups, I keep talking because that's how we are supposed to do. I know maybe someone is saying, Grace told us about the month is closing. Grace has reminded us, yes, we need to do that. So the freedom that you really want to enjoy, because we've said it's worth it because of the freedom you're going to enjoy. Now I'm traveling the world. I've enjoyed my time in Dubai. And let me tell you, friends, when I look at what has been happening to me, especially, you know, when I went to Dubai, I looked at it this way. Me, Grace, being an employee, how could I make it to Dubai and do all that shopping? You know, as an employee, because employee is okay. Being an employee is okay. I've been there all my life, but I want to tell you, a job is a stepping stone. I will tell you today, the money I spent, the places I went, because you need to enjoy yourself. I am standing here and telling you, I'm sitting here and telling you, it's worth it to do this business. But you said there is some work to do. In network marketing is a place, remember, the barrier of starting is very low, but compared to the high returns that will come, who could have taken me to Dubai? Now me, myself. And now I'm in Dubai, courtesy of New Life and the money they pay me, I was able just to make myself happy. Because I want to tell you, in the midst of this story, you need to be happy as a person. Because you cannot be able to do the New Life business if you're not happy, if you're not committed to the things we are saying. So I'm really happy. I want to say this. When people talk about the stories and, you know, what has happened and, you know, things that have happened, I might not be the one doing that. But that shows the lives I've touched. Who will start? I want to ask you, who will say their story? And when they say their story, without even mentioning you, you always say in your heart, thank God I joined. I want to call up a young man. He's on this call. And I want to see the diversity of this business. This person, the upline director, is in the US. Our very able director, Josephine Marango. So this young man is in this business. I met him on Saturday and he was like, you know, Grace, these are the people I'm helping. And I was so excited. I'm looking for him. Okay, yeah, he's right here. So Dennis Mogambi, please share your story briefly. Can you hear me, Dennis?
Yes, I can hear you, Grace. How are you?
I'm fine, Dennis. I'm looking for you so that I see you. I hear you. Oh, yes, I can see you.
I can see you.
Yes. Welcome.
Hello, Grace.
Hello,
Thank you very
welcome.
much. Yes, I can hear you. I want to greet all of us, those who are in Kenya and outside the country. My name is Dennis. I am a clinic officer, currently working at Chuka in Tharaka Nithi County. I joined New Life in the year 2020 in November. My sponsor is Josephine Marango, who is in the USA. And my upline director is Josephine Marango. And my sponsor is Sabrina Kaimaderi, who is in Meru. I joined this business because as a medic, there are several things that we need to help people. Those who are coming to seek for help. Some of the people have taken medications for a very long time. Others have gone in different hospitals. They have not been able to be helped. Others have used drugs which are not doing any difference in their lives. And to be in particular, I have helped several people, but there are 3 people who touch me in terms of response to the New Life product. And one of them, I am even with her right here with me because she had called me. I don't know whether you can see her here.
Yes, I see her.
Yeah, this is one of my clients that I have helped. I'm gonna hit it.
Hi,
Yes.
Shosho.
Ban to you. So she is one of my clients. She had called me today. And she's the client who has been having a lot of issues with arthritis, severe backache, and also she gained a lot of weight. The one I was talking about. Currently, actually, she has told me today, she checked, she is 103 kgs. She has lost almost over 17 kgs through using a Neolife Shake, Full Motion, Calmag, Amiton. She has also gone to an extent of using even the Phyto Defense. I have other patients like another one who was an asthmatic patient. This client has been going to hospitals, getting injections. We don't refuse the fact that we give them the injections that they require as medics. However, it is important for us to tell them you can use this Neolife product that are going to get you off the hook of always being on the inhalers every time, being nebulized every time. So she used those inhalers, and since then, it's a long time since she told me that she has got an attack. She has been using herbal respirator formula, Betagand, Omega Salmon. So she is really doing well. And another case that really touched me was for a patient who was on 7 drugs. That is for diabetes, hypertension, arthritis. And I was talking to that patient last week. She was able to use the supplement, Neolife supplement work. And currently she's only left with only 1 drug that she is taking twice a day from 7 drugs. And I have given her botanical balance, Provitality, Gallicalium complex, and the likes. And she is doing well. So I'm happy as a clinic officer in this business. I am not only looking at it as maybe I might get money when I become a director or a second Ruby director, but I feel good when I touch the patients, the ones I see who have come with problems, having used drugs for a very long time. And when you use the product for 1 month, 2 months, they are really reporting very marked improvement. Like this client I have here today, I'm very happy to see her walking, jovial, out of pain. And I cannot explain what I'm feeling for having seen her do this great. So my why, I'm still looking forward to growing big in this business and helping more people, bringing smile to more people who are in pain. That is my why, and I will really work. And this business is worth it. Whether you are helping yourself to get money, helping people around you, helping children, helping elderly, your parents, your friends, it is worth it being part and parcel of New Life business. And that's why I'm promising I'm going to remain and focus to help many people. PT Grace, thank you very much for your support. I'm very happy to be in this business, and I will remain in this business. It is worth it doing the New Life business. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm excited about you, Dennis Mugambi. And it's just amazing the lives you're touching as a young person. You're so concerned about the health of people. And when I hear you saying that someone who was taking 7 different kind of drugs and now they're only taking 1, then you know, my friends, I'm saying it is worth it to do this business. It is worth it that despite people discouraged me so much, my professional friends telling me, you know, Grace, what is that you're doing? What if I quit? Because I always say, stay and work. Don't just stay there. Stay and work. I will tell you today, if I never worked, if I never continued going to Meru County, we could not have realized this business. I could not have met Dennis and so many people that I cannot talk about. Look at the story of Josephine Marangu in the US, our world team leader. It has changed not only America, but now the change is coming back to her exact home county. So I really want to say, and the lives she's touching across Africa. So I want to say, number 3 thing is what Dennis is telling us, that it is worth it because number 3, the lives you're going to touch. Please don't quit. The lives you're going to touch, I'm telling you, that is how you get the blessing of God. I want to really appreciate you, Dennis, for how you have shared your story, especially being a medic. We always find our brothers and sisters being in the medical world telling us, you know, you can't take this, you can't take this. But look, a medic is telling us, you see, I have been able to help my patients. Our weight loss products work, all our products work. You can hear. Thank you, Dennis. So the lives you will touch. Today, when I look at Team Power, I'm the leader of Team Power and I work diversely with other leaders. I can tell you, I am so happy. I am so happy about the lives that have been touched because it's no longer about me now. The leadership is big. You offer hope. I want you to hear that story of Dennis. Remember that story we were given by Rebecca about the lady, the girl with the sickle cell? She was living in pain. What Dennis is sharing, that somebody is no longer taking drugs, is not just money. It's about bringing hope to the hopeless. Health, personal development. I can talk, I can just talk and talk and talk. And when I look about what is happening in the team and across board in your life, I am so, so happy. When I appear, or I don't appear, but somebody talks and they are talking about their testimony and they bring out their why. I want to remind you about number 4. We are on number 4. The people you will get to meet. Through your life, I've gotten to meet people like Dennis, people like Rebecca, wonderful leaders, others because of technology, I'm still meeting them on Zoom. So I will tell you, there's something I want to just tell you about Erick Owino. And Erick Owino says that one of the things he did was through network marketing, through an MLM meeting one day in Moscow, Russia, he was able to meet his wife. That time was saying, if you read the last part of GoPro about him talking that it's worth it, he was saying he was able to meet Marina. If you follow Erick Owino, most of you know that the wife is called Marina. But he was saying it's not just about the love story. It's about the people and the friendships you're going to make. As you touch the lives of people who have been sick, they will never forget you. I'll tell you, it's worth it. When I look at people across board where my business is and people say, Grace, I was in pain, I was coughing, I was not bending. The friendships you're going to make, the people you're going to meet, and the big thing that is going to happen is the connection. And I can tell you and remind you that the biggest connection happens when you touch people's lives positively. When somebody was, they were bombarded with weight, 120 kgs, and now they are 106, I don't know, 104. So I want you to remember that it is worth it because of the people that you're going to meet, the friendships. Today I have a lot of friends across board because I said yes to this opportunity. I will tell you, If you don't get to make friendships, I will tell you, sometimes at work, people are so dull. You even don't have friends. Sometimes you say, this one does not like me. I don't know what they told the boss. In your life, I'm always making new friends. I'm so excited. And the other thing is the cost you will contribute to. These days, I find myself, I'm a better performer, even in supporting initiatives that need my money. I will tell you, not only money, people, hope. And I was not this person. Today, I'm so excited about the friendships I've made, about the causes I've contributed to. When somebody talks about, taking 7 drugs in a day, what if I quit? What if I say there are no customers? It's okay. Sometimes you're going to have a dull day, a dull month, but you have to keep going. There's one of the people on this call, before we wind up, he's somebody who came to this business. And when I look at his story, I say it is worth it. He's a world team leader. He's a friend. They do this business with the wife. And I know most of you on this call, distributors, know him. He has changed his story. He's not someone of excuses. He's someone who has faced life head on, because I always remind people that it is better to work hard in your life than to just languish in poverty. So I want to call upon our leader, our team leader, Erick Owino, to share something with us, because it is indeed worth it when you listen to Erick. Welcome, Erick.
Thank you so much, Grace. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Erick Owino, and I'm 11 years old into this business, a business that came to me through a total stranger, someone who found me working somewhere in town as a watchman with a company called PG Security. And for me, I never came for help. I was told I could make 10,000 shillings part-time. And PG Security, I was working for 6,000 shillings. But after deductions, I was taking home 3,900 Kenya shillings. So I came because I wanted money. And I never got that 10,000 shillings immediately. In fact, my first check was 785 Kenyan shillings. But I saw an opportunity that could make me become the person I wanted to be. As a watchman, we are trained to see everyone as a suspect. But when I started attending new life meetings, I started realizing I have an opportunity that everyone needed and an opportunity that could touch many people's life. I saw it was worth it to invest in this opportunity, and for me, the 11 years have been an investment that I don't regret at all. I want to encourage you, whoever is on this call today, it is going to be worth it to stick to new life, because whatever you are going to learn, whoever you are going to become, is much more than the amount of money you're going to make in the process. I've also helped other people in terms of products. I've helped people who have got diabetes. I've helped people who have got prostate cancer. I've helped a number of people, like 5, 6 of them, who had got COVID. And the most touching one came to me last year, in the month of November, when one of my sons fell from where an apartment where we used to live, from 4th floor to ground floor. And it was really sad for us. And we went to Kenyatta Hospital. This boy was in ICU for 13 days, but we kept on praying. And when he got out of ICU, the doctors told us we are going to be at Kenyatta Hospital for at least 4 months. But when we started giving the products to this young boy, we gave a lot of calcium, we gave a lot of zinc, we gave a lot of omega-3, we gave a lot of aloe vera plus. And in a span of 2 months, we were able to get out of hospital, while the doctors had predicted that the minimum time we are going to spend at Kenyatta is 4 months. To me, I saw it was worth it investing in new life, because Why that I had quit 10 years ago when I was getting started, I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity to help this young boy at only 4 years to overcome this challenge. So it was a good investment for me to have waited for 10 years to help someone whom I didn't know is going to experience a challenge in my life. So I want to encourage you once again, quitting is not a solution. Jumping from this network marketing to another is not a solution, but staying there, learning more, becoming better by the day is going to change your life. Learning more is going to help you because you are going to meet many other people with different challenges, and you are going to be their health advisor because you are experienced, you've attended many trainings, you've attended many leadership classes, and you're becoming better by the day. I want to share with you what staying in your life has done to me. I want to give you just one story. There is this lady, when I got into social media, specifically Facebook in 2010, there is this lady I sent a friend request 10 years ago. Immediately when I got my first my Facebook account, I started inviting this lady in 2012 into my business. And we became friends. She never joined. This lady came and joined my business in 2020, when now she realized she has lost her job. COVID has hit her hard, and she was now doing some odd jobs. When she came to our office, she saw a bonus check that the company paid me that very day. And the only thing she asked me, Eric, how much does I need to join? I told her the figure, just jokingly. I didn't know she was willing to join. That was the month of December last year, no, the month of November. Come December, one morning, I woke up and saw a message of M-Pesa from her. And she told me, Eric, please register me in that thing. But I want you to do something, only one thing for me. Please never get tired of me. The way you've been consistent for 10 years, I am going to do this business. So it was worth it for me to have waiting this for 10 years to be in my business. I want to challenge you today. If you joined the other day, you joined the other year, please stick here. There is someone you talked to the first day. This person is coming to join your business in the next 5, 10, or even 15 years. As I finish, I want to give you this parting shot. When money is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, everything is lost. Please develop a character of whatever challenge you're going to experience in your life, you're going to stick in this business. I never gotten some challenges I got, but I had chosen to build a strong character, to make someone who had rejected my business 10 years ago come and still find me here building the same opportunity I decided to focus on 10 years ago. Success is only realized when you fail at 10 times, 20 times, 1,000 times, and you still rise up. I want you to take that home this evening, and I believe if you stick to this business, by the way, quitting will never give you a solution to your problems. In fact, it will give you a bad character. You'll have that bad character that you'll have lost your character in future. So please build a character that come rain, come sunshine, come whatever you are going to go through, you are going to stick into this business and you are going to realize success. Thank you so much for your time, Grace, and for everyone for listening to me. May God bless you. Have a blessed night. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. I like that part of character. You know, we are always saying that in your life and in network marketing, you need to discipline your disappointment. And that's what our world team leader, Erick Owino, is telling us. Imagine I was just thinking the way he's just eloquent in talking about the products. I wanted to imagine this person who is currently making a 6-figure income joined as a watchman. Is it worth it? Let me ask you. He could have taken the question of saying, you know, hii kitu sijui vile inafanyika. I don't understand this business. I'm only a watchman. You know, this thing, I went there. They are talking about so many things in English. No, he was courageous. He has told you he never made it quickly. But let me tell you, are there some watchmen who are with Erick and they are still watchmen until now? Oh yes, very many. So do you want to remain in the crowd where just people are complaining, or do you want just to work? I tell people discipline is important in our business. And that is when I look at Erick, look at what he has told us about his son. What if he never stuck to this business? I wish you understand how Erick's son was hurt being in ICU and now taking these products, and the boy has recovered. 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when Erick was joining, the son, you know, the story was not there. He didn't have children. Look at how our business is worth it in the long run. Today, you can say, you know, I don't have people in my network. It's okay. But can you stick around because people will come? You've heard what Erick has said. So the most important thing, remember, he has told us that in network marketing is the person you become in the process. I will tell you, it is one of the professions that changes your life for good. Number one, you learn to face your fears. You will learn how to solve problems. You know, sometimes I've been in the middle of nowhere, I don't know what to do. Problems come, I'm in a presentation. I am trying to present, Nastima inaenda up. So I have to know very quickly how to come back and talk to people without the projectors. You know, I've come to learn even to how to solve some problems internally as Grace, as a woman, as a leader, as a mother, as a wife, because of this business. So you will learn to face your fears, because when you face your fears of people telling you no for 10 years and they tell you, no, those products, and then they come later and they tell you, you know, I need that product. So you'll be fearless. You learn how to feed your mind with positives and protect your mind from negatives. That is what this business has taught me, because there is too much negativity in our world today. But this business has taught me to always remain positive. You learn how to grow stronger. You learn how to lead. Let me tell you, I have been in the office, in charge of a department, in charge of people, but Neolife has given me a different kind of leadership where I am able to talk to everyone despite of where they are coming from, how educated they are or not, which color they are. So this is a business like no other, the person you become in the process. Because as you get challenges, as you get to celebrate great milestones, you get to be different. But today I'll ask you, are you just saying, you know, it's worth it, that's topic for today? I will tell you, you need to work. Remember the things we said at the beginning? You need to invite, you need to follow up, you need to close, you need to get people started, you need to develop your story. And I will tell you, my friends, right now, like in Africa, we are closing the month from 30th. And let me tell you, what is your goal? Because if you want to say one day it is worth it, what is your goal? I can tell you all those leaders have spoken today, all of them, they do over 250 points. So they're in line with the goals and the basics of Neolife. And I want to remind you today, remember the stories you've heard today, the story of our leader, Erick, Rebecca, Dennis. All those people, all those stories are connected to people. As we go today, remember that you need to invite a lot of people so that one day you'll start at the podium and tell your story with a lot of courage. I want to appreciate all of you that were in this Zoom tonight. I want to tell you today, it is worth it to stay in this business. I'm only 7 years, and today my story is much bigger because of other people. My story is much bigger because of our values. My story is much bigger because I chose to stay even when I didn't have support. So all those things I want to tell you, they have been done. This is the beauty of network marketing as we end. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, my friends. No. Why? Sponsoring has been done. Getting prospects has been done by other people. Customers have been gotten. You will always get somebody who knows it better. So you are not worried for the new people who are on this call and wondering, can I really one day make $3,000? Can I make profits like those guys? Can I be like Eric from a watchman to a big business builder? Oh yes, because it has been done by those leaders and many people. And New Life across the world, we are in over 50 countries and we are in to change people's lives. So God bless you. Thank you. And I want to appreciate everyone, our panelists, Erick Owino. Thank you, our world team leader, Eric. Thank you so much, Rebecca Odero from Kisumu. And of course, our leader, Dennis Mogambi from Chuka, and all our leaders attending this call. I want to appreciate you from wherever you are joining us from. Let us always remember it is worth it because every story will be tagged to you one day. And guess what? As these stories are being said, God will not forget you. You will be blessed because you touched somebody's life. But remember, staying is working. Doing the basics so that you can be able to tell your story or somebody can be able to tell their story. God bless you and thank you. And let's work. We have 1 week to the closer of the month. And it is very, very possible for you to achieve your goals and for you to stand and tell your story one day. Thank you and God